20 minutes of it we'd already seen. So I hate it when you have to wade through that stuff. So have you got any notes for 36? You falling asleep? This is what happens when you start the podcast at fucking 9:30.
9:30 at night, I know. And I was fresh out the gym.
You tired?
Why. Yeah, and because I hadn't eaten, I got went to the chicken shop on the way home, and I just stuffed a burger and chips down my face before we started the pod.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I had a Harry earlier.
Oh, there was a kid in the chicken shop, right? He goes in, he goes, "What can I get for £1.20 or something?"
Nice.
Like the cheapest thing on the menu is like £1.50 or something.
Yeah.
But the guy agreed to like give him 4 chicken wings for like £1.20, and he was like, "Oh, let me see if my card works first." So he like did it, and it went through, and then he was like, "Do I get chips or just chicken?" It's the guy's like, "No, just." And then in my head, I was a bit like, I could get this kid chips, but I thought, oh, fuck that.
Fuck that.
Probably got the money. He's just like playing the chicken shop.
Yeah. Me and James used to be obsessed with people in the chicken shop going, "Give me thigh, give me thigh." It was like very specific about the different bits that they want. Oh no, it's like it's got a leg, it's got a thigh. It's like if you give them the wrong bit, I still. What did you get?
The Magnum burger, the one that has hash brown in it.
Oh yeah,
I always get that one.
Mm.
Good. Morley's good stuff.
Your finger is getting a little moustache on, like the cases. It's gone now. Like cases are. Your finger looks like it's going into your head.
My finger.
Yeah, look. It's going into your head. Oh my god.
It's my hair.
No, it's disappearing into your head. This is not going to be good for the audio listeners. Okay, so let's do 36. Did you watch 36?
Mm-hmm.
Was this the last episode?
Before the final, yeah.
Oh, good. Thank God. Right.
Oh, do you know what? I did have a thought. So because we knew we couldn't do this in person, we were trying to decide like how could we do the final, and we felt like watching it was going to be too much of a long thing, but also not enjoyable.
Listenable.
You know what we should have done? Stopped at the vote and watched that together on the pod.
Yeah.
And kept the reveal for this. Next time we could do that if we have to ever do a final online thing again.
Hopefully we'll be allowed out of our fucking houses by the next time a Big Brother's on. Mate.
COVID's not going anywhere. People are dying just as much as before now, aren't they? In the second wave.
Yeah, but
I don't know if it's just as much, but
no, they are. I saw it was 234 deaths today in England.
Weren't they saying it was going to get to 500 soon? A day.
Whoop whoop.
I mean, there should be some like houses becoming available on the market if they're left vacant by people that have been taken out.
Oh, good. I'm looking to move. You know, Jack's going to see about getting a mortgage.
Wow.
He's just going to ask about it.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure he can.
He'll probably end up being my landlord. Imagine that. The tables will have turned then. I hate myself.
Right, I've propped my notes up now so I can look at them over there.
Good. Right, so episode 36. Have you got notes in this one?
Yeah, but
this is the one. It was like a recap at the start as well, wasn't it?
I skipped that.
Oh, okay.
You said it was unpacking people's games. Yeah,
it was.
Carry on. You tell me about that.
I couldn't work out why Julie was there. She didn't need to be there. There was no eviction.
I was a bit confused about that at the start as well. I sort of forgot because I skipped it.
I thought, someone must be going because Julie's there, but I thought they can't be going before the final because there's always 3 people at the final, so I was confused. And I thought this bit they sort of detailed the whole game. I thought this bit is actually what should be shown to the jury, not the speeches like them, 10 minutes of them talking through their game. That would give the jury a lot better chance to vote fairly. Yeah. I don't see why they wouldn't do that and then not make this. Enzo cited his flawless social game. I put shame about his strategic game and not evicting Nicole. He said, I might as well have been in the committee. Well, that much is true. Enzo, he said, I've not sniffed the block once. That was it for Enzo's section. He's not sniffed it. I wonder what it smells like.
Sweaty bums on the block. Not very nice, I'd imagine.
Cody's best bit. They had Kevin like proposing the down low mounts with the any last bit.
No, that went really wrong.
And then at least Cody said, there's no way someone could look at me and think I got here by accident and didn't say on accident. So I was like, okay, we'll give Cody that much.
He didn't say on accident. Wow.
He didn't. He said by accident.
Someone said that on TV the other day and Dan was like disgusted. I was like, that's what the Americans say.
Rightly so.
Apparently not to them.
They showed Cody in the final three of his first season. Cody looked so much better. Cody looked hot.
You know, I will say Cody hasn't looked bad in this season. In the yoga competition when he took his clothes off, he looked all right. Yeah. And then there was a shot of him working out in one of these episodes. You see that? He was on his back with his legs like a frog. His bulge was all very visible.
Oh, really?
Gave me a run for my money.
I haven't float your boat. Cody said whoever he takes, he feels confident he can beat. Then we had Nicole's bit. She wants to be the first woman to ever beat a man. No, she was the first woman to ever beat a man in the finale. Cool. Which is cool.
You know, that's we'll handle that. Like that's noteworthy.
She said, I had to surround myself with strong players, i.e. men. Then she said she let her allies take shots for her. She fooled people into thinking she was a weak player.
I'm not sure about that.
And then in the diary room, Ted obviously gave her on a cue card this to say, and she couldn't even keep a straight face when she said it. I'm one of the best ever players of all time. And she was just like, at the end. Then we had the pre-jury section. Oh, yeah, this was the origin story of the pre-jury section.
Yeah, the webcam pre-jury.
But I must say, Bailey and Janelle look fucking immaculate. Even Keisha looked good, I have to say.
I would say they all looked pretty good.
Even Nicole Anthony?
Even Nicole Anthony.
She's... Oh, I know.
Love our hands.
Did you know
Nicole guys?
Did you know Nicole Anthony never got asked a question at the finale? Every other page did.
Oh, yeah. Why was she even there?
Yeah, she was there.
What was the purpose? Did she get to say anything?
I think Casey used her for time. But what were they saying in this bit?
I don't know. I can't remember. I didn't actually write anything down. I just thought, why are they there?
Okay. Hold on.
I just looked at the houses. That was it.
Bailey has some good cleavage. Janelle said no one wanted to make such a goal. What are these weird heads behind Keisha? Nicole's house looks classy, as does Kater's. Kaiser looks better on webcam than he did in the house. Keisha said Enzo's the most likable. Nicole A was sticking up for Nicole F, saying, I've got to support a fellow Nicole. I thought, will anyone actually be there at the finale? But they weren't. They were just on video, weren't they? Oh, yeah. So then we had the comp. The Halloween comp.
Do you know, I was thinking, I thought, I'm never going to fucking find it. I was going to try and find a picture of Keisha from the Zoom call with the faces behind her. I put it on
my Twitter.
I wanted to put it as my back.
Oh, yeah, you should. You should. But you're going to have her in it. That's the problem.
Keisha, BB22. Fine.
It's on my...
Never...
I can send you the picture because I've got it. How many photos have I taken since then? Have a look.
Is it a picture of the TV?
Oh, here it is. Her head's too big in it, I think.
Let's see.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, I think her head's... Well, my head might cover her.
Your head's quite big there too.
The thing is, I would have to open it in my web browser here. Oh, it's still recording. It's fine.
Oh God, I can cut it off at this point. This is no good for the audio listener.
Carry on.
Okay. So you like this comp?
Yeah, I actually liked it, which is strange because when it came when I found out what comp it was, I was like, oh, this again. Like I wasn't into it, but somehow the theme of this one just sort of ticked my boxes. Who was the best zombie ghost?
Oh yeah. Ooh.
I thought actually Enzo played a good one, and Cody, but Nicole was terrible. Nicole was very much an arms out, straight in front zombie, whereas Cody was more of an arms like this, flailing zombie.
Well, you know, Cody's an actor, so you know he's committing to it.
Is he?
Yeah, I've told you about this on a previous podcast. He's in these B movies on the Hallmark channel.
The Hallmark channel, dear.
Yeah. This reminded me of the Thriller comp in BB22.
Oh, you can't do that anymore because Michael Jackson's a dodgy person.
Oh, some people don't seem to care.
Some people don't believe it.
The gravestone.
It was a bit like that, actually.
What's that?
It did kind of remind me of that as well, actually.
Yeah. I wrote what was on the gravestones.
What wasn't? I couldn't see it. What was on the gravestones?
I paused it. R.I.P. Enzo. This cat ran out of lives. In loving memory of Nicole, the destination funeral was amazing. And Cody's on it, didn't understand. Like Cody, he lived every day like it was a B day. But B-D-A-Y. I didn't get that one. I think I might have.
B-D-A.
B-D-A-Y.
It's because they don't know how to spell B-Day, surely. From
like the B-Day.
Yeah, but they spelled it wrong, maybe.
But that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, though.
I think you've got to be careful what you're saying about Cody on a gravestone, given that he's just lost his granddad as well.
You're the only person that remembered that even fucking happened.
Bit insensitive.
So, Nicole was moaning about banging into things, but she doesn't normally mind. That's slut shaming. She also said, this is the worst scary go-round I've ever been on. Scary go-round.
I think that's what they called it. I don't know. That was probably fed to her that.
It was squirting green goo all over them. And Enzo's ear was full of goo. Cody was getting quite... very big. Move closer. I knew you weren't. Now you look like you've got a mullet. You look like a Tiger King now.
Tiger King.
Again. Once again.
For the benefit of people listening on Spotify or iTunes or on Spreaker, I've just put the key shirt.
Tribal heads
behind me. But Scott Keach's massive head in the way. I'm going back to the diary room.
Okay. So I put, we're not used to Halloween themes on BBUS because it's normally the summer. They don't get Halloween themes.
Well, weren't used to them in the UK either until that was unusual that the housemates were still in there at Halloween and the final series of our version, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that's true. So the green stuff they were calling the witch's potion. And then in the diary room, Enzo goes, "Oh, I got paint all over me." Just refusing to commit to it being the witch's potion, which I liked.
He got his left ear got goo in it. He said,
"Yes, yeah, I just said that."
Oh, sorry.
And then Enzo fell off.
Nicole said, "Oh gosh, I'm dizzy." She sounded like she's talking in a northern accent. I'm dizzy.
Cody hit his balls on the disc at one point, and then I think he got himself back up.
He kind of before he fell. He kind of plonked down.
Yeah.
And then came off.
Ouch. But Nicole figured out a way to lean back and avoid the moon.
Over the moon. Over the moon.
But she didn't want to tell Cody that. I don't blame her.
Cody was doing it as well, I noticed.
Oh, did he start doing it? I put, I'm rooting for Nicole. What has become of me? Oh, and then when she won, she was like sort of starfishing in the paint, and I just thought, like, immediately hate it.
This was definitely my favourite part of the finale comps. I don't know why I enjoyed it so much.
I mean, it was better than the pig one, that's for sure.
Yeah. I think it was just the styling and that there were zombies at the start and there were those little CGI ghosts.
Yeah, I like the CGI ghosts.
You know, I do like Halloween. I don't know, my fondness for Halloween is something that's kind of developed later in life, but I like it a lot now.
I feel like Halloween is a really British thing. It's just like a US thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's growing here, isn't it? Oh, that was very high pitched.